In ancestral vertebrates, in fish, and invertebrate embryos, the kidneys form as elongated structures that form down the length of the back as the blood vessels being filtered are branches off of the dorsal aorta. And this elongated kidney can be split into three sections: the pronephros, the mesonephros, and the metanephros. The pronephros, the most primitive part of the kidney, is not functional in most adult vertebrates. It is retained in a few fish, and a few nephrons may function in some amphibians, but in amniotes, it is not part of the adult kidney. After the pronephros, which forms in the embryo and in the larvae of lower vertebrates, largely or entirely breaks down, then the kidney consists of the mesonephros and its duct, and the metanephros and its duct. And this entire structure can be referred to as the opisthonephros, as can be seen running down the backs of these fish. In fish, the mesonephros may be the primary kidney because the gonads of the reproductive system may empty into these ducts, such as the mesonephric duct. This duct may not only be a urinary structure, but also a reproductive structure. And one often refers to the urinary and reproductive systems in fish as the urogenital system, given that they share some components. In adult amphibians, the mesonephros is a functional part of the kidney. And note that in both the salamander and the frog, in males, the testis empties its sperm into the kidney, and thus there is still this sharing of the mesonephric duct as both a urinary and a reproductive structure. Although amniotes do not have a functional mesonephros as adults, they develop one as embryos, as is evident in this pig embryo where the mesonephros runs much the length of the back. In humans, females lose all trace of the embryonic mesonephros and mesonephric duct, while in males, the mesonephric duct, here depicted in blue, in humans also referred to as the Wolffian duct, is retained and will form the vas deferens. And so in males, it persists not as part of the urinary system, but as part of the reproductive system.